It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And the model starts one game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes 2nd down.
That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of an aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, this is Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Looking quickly here.
It's a year, 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They send Metcalf left. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
10 black.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 30, black clock. Hut.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
They Playbook set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Rails. Yep, 52 blue. Okay, go steal.
Another run for Williams. And they'll manage to contain him after a 6-yard pickup. Eric Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Blue, step, set.
Now Rattler. Screen here for Williams. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
10 cycles. Let's go now. 50, green. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Blaster, stick, black 40.
Dumped off to his running back. Trying to get him with a quick pass. Not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Ultra, ultra. Me. Ready?
He takes off with it. The lateral goes haywire. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
Ready. Black, 90, 22 middle.
The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready up.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Here we go. Blue striker. 45. White. Hut.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this hits to the floor before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Mike.
Again to Johnson to start this drive. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. They'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. And nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. And they're on 30-yard line.
Set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, 33, yellow. Set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down from the 42.
10 black, blue, go. Blue, black. Hut.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Striker, 3. Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Blaster, 6. Needle, blue. Set.
From the gun, Rattler. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion. And completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the dot coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. 52 blue. Watch out now. 56 blue striker. Red, yellow.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he makes the play at full extension. It's a touchdown. The Saints get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Viking, 18.
Watch twin. Watch twin.
Go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Plays at 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Second and 10, back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever in a great shoot for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Let's go now. Back to 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Johnson again. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a first down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from the Caesars Superdome in just a moment. The Steelers making their red zone debut in this one. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20.
Come on.
On the ground again with Johnson. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Let's go. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Hunter.
They send a man in motion. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, get it. Bronco 80. 19 Lions. Motion. Ready.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Back to 60. Ready.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
He'll go quickly to the right. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them the 1st down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Panther 60. 70 Kevin Wolf.
They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Johnson up the middle. And this is going to bring up 3rd down, Brock. He elected to bounce it outside. Picked up 3. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returnable from the 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Watch out now. 52. Slide blue. Blue striker. Ready.
Looking to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 20.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22. Chalk, 17. Blaster, 6. Black shot. Smash, red.
Rattler to the air now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Right. Yellow, 40.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
43 red. Here we go. 10 black. Striker, 3-3.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They connect on the deep shot. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
Bait snap for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
19 right. Transfer leading. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
2nd and 3 now. Now they give to Johnson. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and short, Johnson. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripes. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. Let go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. Going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready?
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
70, Cougar 19.
They send the tight end in motion left.
Ready?
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Chase Young bringing him down there.
See, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, 60 Eagles. Go.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Six down.
Yellow, 40. Blue striker. Mega.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Come on, set. Black 40. Set.
Quick throw is caught. And won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Here's Dante Kent in on the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away. That's going to bring up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Clock, and he gets timeout just before it runs out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go. 10 black.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. They have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Watch twitch. Watch the twitch.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Unlock line.
Trying the left side with Johnson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from them? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Okay, ready?
offense to the line for second down.
Ready? Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Here's the throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now a carry by Johnson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They tidied up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Okay.
Rattler now off the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over after the interception.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Here we go. Set. Hop 70. Hop 70. Cowboy 80.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Going with a screen to Johnson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback will be upset with that first down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
To the line they come, 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18. Second Pirates. Shot 60. Shot 60.
Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush out. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60.
Pittman sent in motion right. Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left.
Ready?
Looking to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
At the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They go counter. It's Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here that got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
18, Robert. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Throwing off the play fake. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Winning there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
To the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Steelers pushing to get within range for a game winner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
72. 60 Vices. 60 Vices. Ready?
Again, this is Johnson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Ready, go.
Slot man in motion left.
Ready, right.
Looking to throw it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 on the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Check.
They give inside to Joe. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Bronco 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! The 50! And the Saints take over with a chance to win this game.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Watch out now. Black.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Another run for Williams. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running backs, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So they call a timeout. So that is their final one, and with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it, or do they just kick it now? So everything comes down to this from Jake Bates. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Reed now to kick this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
18, 5 in. 70, Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Here he goes. One final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. Well, Brock, the playoffs did